You know, we bought Emro last year at Fasig-Tipton. Liz Crow picked her out for us, and she was part of one of 6 yearlings of our first purchases as Kueber Racing. You know, she was obviously, you know, she looked great coming out of the auction, and you never know what to expect until you get them out of the gate. Paul Sharp did a great job breaking her down in Florida, and then, you know, Brad and his team, they've done a great job. So we're excited to see her get to the race.
She ran at Ellis. Were you thinking, though, that she was like...
No, we just didn't know. She was really green, and even, you know, Brad and his team, they weren't sure what to expect. You never know with these young horses, you know, until you get them in the gate and get them out of the gate to see what they have. We had no idea she was going to be on the lead at Ellis. You know, breaking out of the gate, and she, you know, she finished strong. We knew she was in great shape. You know, Brad does a good job of keeping his 2-year-olds in great shape. So we knew coming around the turn we had a really good shot in the first race.
She won the stake at Kentucky Downs. You know, talk about that race.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that was obviously a great win. But, you know, again, we didn't really know what to expect. I mean, it's such a difficult course, especially for a young horse. But, you know, she ran well. We knew that she had been training well, as she continues to do. So, you know, we knew we had a shot. And, you know, it's nice to see her, you know, go off at a price.
Yeah, and she'll be stretching out to the mile in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies turf. You think that's, I mean, she's a horse who's been coming from off of it.
Yeah, no, we can, you know, she's pretty versatile. She can come, you know, run out front or come off the pace. I'm sure we expect to come off the pace. There's going to be a lot of speed in the race. You know, she certainly got the pedigree to run long, so we have no concerns. You know, especially Kentucky Downs is, you know, pretty grueling race course. So, you know, we think that, you know, she'll get the distance with ease.
You're going to be going up against Plum Alley, another impressive 2-year-old filly at Kentucky Downs, and the Jessamine winner, and you know, that. Just talk about your confidence level going into the Breeders' Cup with her.
Well, you know, we just want to have a good showing. You know, if we win, any win in a 14-horse field at this level takes a little bit of luck and get in the right trip. So, you know, we're pretty confident going in, and you know, we think that we're, you know, going to fly under the radar a little bit. And go off at a really good value for better.
Sure, in Starlight, you have owned a piece of 2 Derby winners, Justify,
yeah.
And then, of course, this year in Authentic.
Totally unexpected this year. So,
how does that compare when you're, you know, a part of a group that owns a horse versus when it's your name on the, like with the...
There's really no comparison. You know, obviously Justify winning the first Derby was a lot of fun, especially in our hometown. But, you know, owning 100% of a horse is a totally different ball game. But, you know, the syndicates, you know, like Starlight and West Point and these other groups, they're good for horse racing. You know, it introduced me to horse ownership at a higher level. And, you know, I think it, you know, will continue to do so. I'm sure there's going to be many other investors that branch off and buy their own horses.
Well, in fact, did it encourage you to start your own?
Yeah, you know, I dabbled in some partnerships prior to that, but nothing on my own. But it did encourage me to do so. So, you know, it's been fun. It's a lot of fun, and you know, these horses are really delicate creatures, and you know, it's a huge risk. You know that going to it when you buy it. I mean, Emro wasn't a big purchase. She was a $130,000 yearling, and I've got some more expensive yearlings that may never see the track. Emro is my daughter's nickname. Her name is Emerson, and her friends call her Emro. So that is the source of the name.
All the more special.
Yeah, you know, Brad tells me now that it's bad luck, but I didn't know that going into it. So, but no, she's excited, and she keeps asking me if she's going to get paid. So, and she's 14. So.
And you have partners in Kueber Racing?
No. Well, just, you know, my son Luke and I are involved. You know, he's 17 and he's an avid horse fan, and he actually worked out here this summer for Brad, and he's going to go to Juvenile equine school. So, you know, he hopes to make a living out of this, you know, someday. In some perspectives, so we'll see. So I own a lot of businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started a company called Suntan City 20 years ago.
Oh wow! Okay,
so we got about 300 locations in 23 states, and then I'm a large Planet Fitness franchisee. We got 40 clubs in 3 states, and then I'm a large franchisee for Buff City Soap Company. It's a new startup, but we're going to open about 300 of those in the next couple of years. So we're excited about that business.
Yeah, and you were telling me you have how many horses in? That you own in
I think we have 10 or 11 right now. They some of them come and go, you know, especially at the claiming level. But you know, it's, you know, the 6 yearlings, you know, 3 of them are going to be running at stakes. We've got Emro, Coach, and Swill. They'll all run at stakes this year, so we're excited about those. it's exciting to to go to the auction and buy these horses and then watch them grow and get to the track.